Gemini, it's you. This is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. I am Michelle. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for even clicking on the video. I hope that you'll decide to subscribe, which is right down below, and then ring that bell and select all notifications so that you know when I upload your favorite content. I am an intuitive empath that uses my natural psychic abilities to help heal, hopefully motivate, hopefully entertain, as well as empower, because that's what I want. You don't hold on to power. That makes you heavy and sick. You give it away. You give it, you share it, so we all can embrace it. And that's what I'm hoping for with these readings. Yeah, let's get into it. There's always an extended reading, just so you know. That link is right below. This is Gemini energy. I knew you guys had something to say, but let me ask you something. Have you been feeling like, I don't know, have you been feeling, or let's put it this way, have you been labeling yourself as procrastinating a lot lately? It's not procrastination. It's actually new thoughts coming out in your head. And I want you to give yourself time to think them. Mercury is in Aquarius, and Aquarius is the house of friendship as well as community, right? So this could make you ponder a lot of social questions, or start to come up with and realize, or have a lot of great ideas about things that just aren't gelling or making sense right now in terms of, you know, our social climate. Let's put it that way. This is going to overwhelm you and overpower you, as you know, especially because Mercury has just entered Aquarius. There's this new rush of energy. Until you settle into that a little bit, it's really not procrastination when your mind wanders, but instead this wonderful wanting to wander. Like, let your mind wander, because new thoughts and ideas are coming from this wandering, and they're beautiful. And that's why these transitions happen, right? That's why you get to visit new energies every 3.5 months, I think it is. Mercury goes into a different sign. So it's like, no, faster than that. It's like every 2 months. So let your mind wander. Also, let yourself ponder and think deeply about the things that are starting to pop up in your head. Don't talk yourself down for it or condemn yourself for it. I don't want it to drive you to distraction. I just don't think it's right. It's like, there's a difference between being distracted. No, stop. What is distracting you? Is it the life you're living now, or is it the thoughts you're having now? My argument would be, in this energy, the life you're living now is what's distracting you, because the thoughts are more important. You have to allow yourself right now in this energy, Gemini, to experience the thoughts that are popping up in your head. Not paranoias, and I don't think it is. I think it's more intellectual. Because of Mercury's positioning. There could also be a deep desire to actually want to speak, reach out with, or communicate with friends, or friends might be communicating with you. This will come in waves of, opportunity as well as information. Could start helping you put together puzzle pieces, or conversations that you're having with friends could almost kind of help you come up with these new ideas that you'll get inspired to have. So let's get into, stay away from this concept of my mind is wandering, I've got to let it reel back. Your mind is not actually wandering. It's exploring what it needs to explore. It's adventuring. It's seeking. It's actually puzzle working. It's putting stuff together right now. That's so much more important than whatever it was that you might have had a prior engagement to. Like, let your mind wander. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. We have Spirit has a plan. So this is sort of inspiration from a higher authority, or yeah, a destiny of sorts. So like I said, whatever's happening right now with your brain, let it happen. This could also be sound bites or thoughts coming directly from source as well. So also let that happen. Also a sense of higher perspective, looking at things from an aerial point of view, not taking them personally, but instead starting to realize things that you can only understand when you take yourself out of the scenario and you look at it from that objective perspective. Yeah, we got to get more. We got to get more. And then we have act as if. Listening is really key right now. It's not about speaking. It's about understanding through allowing yourself to listen. Like allowing yourself to blend in right now. Let me put it this way, in a very personal context, there is somebody who has been, or you have been watching. This is the energy of a person who is wanting to see things from a distance and look at things objectively, but not reveal themselves as they do this. Okay. Give with gratitude and grace. Well, this is very open-hearted energy. I just heard as soon as this card down, they're very giving. They're very gracious. You know, this is a sense of, this is an energy of being very gracious. Of putting all of yourself in, or donating a lot, or maybe donating a lot of your time, or being very kind, or being very caring. And then we have truth transcends illusion. And then life is speeding up because things are coming together, and this is Gemini energy. You know, I gotta say this. I'm gonna say this right now. It's almost like going incognito for information that you wouldn't have gotten unless you won somebody's friendship or pretended you were there just for benevolence sake. And I'm not trying to like make you guys suspicious, but it's like all of a sudden something is becoming very clear. And I'll tell you, if it's you doing this to somebody, which I'm not taking this from, but it's almost like whoever's doing this to somebody, people are starting to put it together. And it could be friends are the ones that are actually starting to put it together. Which could be why it's like somebody seeing something happening that you weren't able to see because you're too close to the situation. But ultimately, when you look at it from an objective perspective, there's this energy of, yeah, this person is here to get information or to learn or even to understand. It doesn't have to be malicious than they are to really, let's go with a positive thing. It could be participate in something, show up, become involved in a group, give of yourself because this is an experience that you need, and it's also information that you need. And if there's definitely if there's something that you've been wanting to do, then get involved in it. Like it's almost like volunteer your time on the weekends to start participating in a specific group that you know holds the information or opportunities, or they could be gatekeepers to the community, to the opportunities. This is a sense of actually like hanging back, not necessarily revealing your complete objective, but at least you're also there to give of yourself. And that's what is keeping this on the positive. There isn't just I want to take. There isn't just a sense of I want to steal. There is a sense of I am giving something, I'm contributing something, but everything that I want to get out of this, I'm not completely revealing my hand. What? See the big picture. That's really interesting. We go from a very spiritual perspective of this is what my purpose is, my life purpose is. This is what spirit wants from me, right? directed by spirit to even have a curiosity or interest in this. Maybe being a wallflower for a while and then getting yourself involved, right? Then optimally, this is like being able then to come out. Truth transcends illusion. Something's realized, or something that was once in the back is now becoming very obvious and clear. Oh my God, okay, I get it. This is ultimately something that you have been doing in the background that now all of a sudden people are going to notice you and see you and give you credit for in the front, in the foreground. It's almost like, you know, you're doing something out of passion, getting involved in something, whatever it is. There's just a sense of you've put the time, you've put the energy into it, and now it's like you're getting recognized, you're getting realized. Maybe you're getting discovered, or people starting to discover a truth about something that is going to actually help propel you forward. And then it'll change people's perspective on things. By people's, I don't mean everybody's. I mean people in your life, by the people who are involved. 1111, it's an awakening. It's an awakening. It's an awareness. See the big picture. This is transference from Gemini to Taurus. Your node, the nodes are shifting. And they're shifting soon. I think they're shifting in a week and a half. They're going from Gemini to Taurus. And as soon as that happens, there's almost a click when people start to realize, oh, now I see it for what it's worth. It wasn't so clear. And maybe you had to lie low for a while. I'm not saying you're running from the cops or anything. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying maybe you had to just be like, okay, I'm going to go off the radar for a while. I'm not going to say shit for a while. I got to swing back from this for a while because honestly, it's a little too much for me. But you stayed watchful. You kept an eye on this. There's definitely somebody blending into the shadows. I don't mean shadows as in a bad way, but there's somebody blending back so that, you know, and it could be that they're blending back. They're right in front of you, but you wouldn't know all of what they're there for, because they're very giving, they're very kind, or they're acting very kind, they're donating, they're contributing. This is the energy of somebody who is contributing to something, but it's about to come out. I'm telling you what you're really there for. The truth of what their real objectives are is coming out. When? Soon. I would say a week and a half. But this is a week reading, right? So that's kind of what it's saying. When we transfer from Gemini to Taurus, this truth transcends illusion, this reality check, something becoming clear, right? I love the illusionary, right? Because chameleon is act as if it's all good. Act as if, oh, I'm so charitable. Act as if something like that is happening. But then all of a sudden, this is the reality of it. So what is the reality of it? That's what I want to know. What is the reality of it? What is the reality of it? What is the reality of it? They're pretending to be your friend, or this is friendship. Somebody is your friend. Partnerships and alliances is here. Okay. Discontent and boredom is here. And then intuition is here. So what is the reality of this? I don't know. It's still too obscure. I don't want to give those answers. What is this truth? What is this truth? What is this truth? What is this truth? Medicine guardian, be open to healing information. Be open to healing information. So this is going to cure something. High Priestess, harness a mystic power. Wow. Moon, take note of intuitive messages. Wow. Because we have intuition right here. Take note of intuitive messages, especially around this full moon that's coming in a week and a half. Be open to healing, and it says be open to healing information. Somebody's about to provide you with information that you need to know to be able to fix a situation, especially a situation that diminished your power and made you lesser than, or had to kind of like hide or become obscured by. Now, what did I say was what was changing or whatever? The partnerships and alliances, that's what will start to change when all this information comes out, is you'll start to recognize or realize who your real friends are. And I just saw 555, and that's a huge change, is your social circle is about to change. Who you rely on, who you can trust, or, your trust in somebody else or somebody else's trust in you. All of this is about to change because the healthy truth about a situation, what's really going on, maybe somebody's status in terms of their mental health or physical health, that's coming out. You can't hide it anymore. And whoever tried to hide this or helped to hide it or helped to create the illusion is going to be called out for their huge load of bull crap. Discontent and boredom. What does that mean? What is discontent and boredom? 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 Okay. Unleashed. You haven't been able to be yourself. This maybe even that you had to hold back a part of yourself intentionally. And it's really irritating the crap out of you. It's like, I can't act like my true self because that's being squashed or bastardized, right? So it's like, unleash the she-wolf within. But there's discontent and boredom here. Because this isn't you being true to you. We've got 2 full moons here, double full moons. Wow. Do you remember the full moon in Sagittarius and what you were doing? Because this is almost marking a 30-day period. This is marking a 30-day period. And maybe it's this sense of somebody's true self is coming out, dude. And it's wild and it's unbridled and it's hungry. It's a little bit bestial. This is usually a very powerful energy, but it can also be kind of, it's primal. So somebody's primal intentions. They're trying to act like, oh, I'm so sweet, I'm so good, I'm bored, right? I'm boring. I'm don't look at me. They don't want you to be looked at because if you look deeper, you'll see the truth of the beast within. But you can't hide your true self forever. And there's some sort of energy here. This could also be partnership saying that, yeah, it's a friend of yours helping to reveal this information. Right? It's kind of like a combined effort. I don't even know what you're about, but this sounds like major espionage shit. I don't want to make anybody paranoid either. But I feel like you already know what's going on to a certain extent. Intuition, if you feel that somebody is a false friend, I'm going to tell you this right now. It's about to be revealed and you already feel it. You're correct. You're correct that somebody is not in your circle for the best reasons. Or if you've been fucking around and pretending and trying to get information from somebody else, Whatever this hidden alliance is, it's about to be revealed. So if it's you, you better hightail it out of there now, because the illusion's going to rip wide open and the shit's going to hit the fan. Intuitively, somebody already knows the truth. They already know this reality. And this is the character that's hiding. This primal, I'm out for blood, I'm out for myself, I look toward my own desires, I'm wild, I don't have any obligations to anybody else. This could also be just speaking to the fact that there's something inside of you that you have been hiding or suppressing for the sake of basically everyday mediocrity, right? But you don't want to hide it anymore. You want to get the fuck out. You want to move. You want to travel. You want to explore. You want a new connection. You want new friends, right? But maybe you've been staying in one place because you had to heal. You were diminished. You were diminished. Your health was diminished. You were actually trying to make yourself better. I'm either describing you or somebody in your circle, yo. And this person has been hanging around maybe simply for the altruism of somebody else taking care of them. Ultimately, that's Scorpionic energy. I don't know if there's a Scorpio in your life or you're with a Scorpio or something like that. But it's like somebody has been around somebody else just because they wanted to know how to heal. They were attracted to each other to know how to heal. And when the person is healed, they're going to want to be the wild free bird again. They're like a week and a half away from their werewolf coming out. And you've been feeling this for at least the fucking past month. Join me for tarot. There's so much more to know. I'll see you guys there.